Hey guys, as requested in the comments, here's a review of the 3 shoes I've been using. Hey guys, I've had a few questions in comments on videos around what shoes I use as a new rider. So I thought I'd go over the 3 shoes that I've been using since I started back in September. These are the Muddyfox, which I got from Sports Direct for £30. These are the FiveTen Freeriders, which everyone probably will recognise, and the Specialized 2FOs, which most recent purchase. But I have used them all now for a couple of months in various weather conditions. We'll start with the Muddyfox. Generally, £30, brilliant, you can't moan. They've got good protection on the toes and on the heel, on the ankle, against your crank. Generally comfortable, good solid base for pedalling. They're fairly waterproof. I've been out in the rain. It does take a while for the water to get in, but they do keep your feet pretty warm, and they also do dry very quickly because of the materials used. They're also breathable, so best of both worlds really. And once you need to clean them, again, you can just give them a quick wipe down and they come clean pretty quickly. The grip is good for casual riding, and if you need to get off the bike and push, very good grip. It's quite solid. I wouldn't use these necessarily for any downhill or gnarly, bumpy, rocky routes, because they're not as soft as the other 2 trainers and won't grip quite as well. But if you're just riding around generally, great trainer. 510s, Freeriders, best grip of the lot, as you would expect. They feel very comfortable, more like a trainer. There's not much protection on them. I have hit a tree on these, and I thought I broke my toe because there's not really any protection over there. But as far as comfort goes, brilliant. Grip goes, brilliant. If you need to push, then they're not the best in the wet. They're pretty slippy, but on the pedals they're great. But if you're off the bike, not so much. They do take an age to dry as well once they get wet, and they're a bit more difficult to clean. But as a summer shoe, excellent, I would say. Now the Specialized 2FO, just a great all-round shoe. Nice base for pedaling. The grip on them, the rubber is really good. Not quite as good as the Freerider probably, but not far off. And they do have a decent amount of protection on the toes and around on the ankles, etc. They are breathable, but still are pretty waterproof. I have dipped my foot in a puddle a couple of times and still felt dry after that. Obviously, if you're out for hours, constantly putting your feet in water, it will seep in. But I use a pair of sealskin socks now, and that's pretty much keep my feet completely dry. The combination of the 2. I would say that inner sock is brilliant, makes it feel really comfortable and tight, but if you've got a wider foot, you might want to just beware. The length is correct, but it does narrow the trainer a little bit, so if you've got a bit of a fat foot, then you may need to size up. When I've tried wearing socks under my sealskins, they've been a bit snug to squeeze on. But the grip on them also for pushing, as you can see there, is very good. So it's good on and off the bike. They have a little tag there that you can tuck your laces into so they don't get in the way, but they're not really long enough in my when I use them to need to use that. But generally, a brilliant all-round shoe. So to summarise, if you're just riding around, gentle trail centres, things like that, not doing jumps and stuff, the Muddyfox are going to be great. I'd be quite happy to ride them around trail centres like Landegler or Whinlatter, no problem, and just generally around the forest in my area. Brilliant trainer, don't need any more. If I was going to one of the local jump parks like Farmer John's or Pinball, I would definitely have the Freeriders on. Just really good grip, stick to pedals, thinner soles so you can feel your pedals a bit more sensitive. You don't need that rigid sole for pedaling so much up hills, etc. And for just general riding, where I do need a bit more grip, rides around the Peak District to Cavedale, Mac Forest, some of the downhill sections, definitely the Specialized 2FOs. Those will be my go-to shoes, especially in the winter. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will speak to you again soon.